All right, we should be live. What's going on, guys? Zan the man here. Let's go. We should be live. And let me see what else is going on here. Let me get a couple of things in order. We are talking about the five. What are we talking about? The five secrets of successful entrepreneurs. That's what we're talking about. All right. The five secrets of successful entrepreneurs. Let me see. I'm just going through a couple of housekeeping things here. Delete, delete. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, I need this. All right, good, good. I'm ready to go. You guys ready? I'm ready. All right, good, good. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Um, I want to do this. So, how does this come about? This came about because I had a client of mine I was coaching, and actually two of them, and they was asking in a roundabout way, what are a few traits that successful entrepreneurs have, or what's some of the journey that they have to go through. So I said, you know what? Let's do a video on it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a quick video on five secrets of successful entrepreneurs. These are for all the entrepreneurs out there who's definitely gonna resonate. Who's definitely gonna resonate with this. And I should turn this off too, right? Right. Okay, cool. And for those aspiring entrepreneurs, let's have a conversation. Talk to me, Zan. Let's have a conversation. So good. I'm gonna make this easy because I got slides for you. And you might be able to figure out some of them as I go. They all start with the letter S. Okay. Um, let's see, where do we begin? Where do we begin? Hey Mary, how you doing? Mary's in the house. In the house. Okay. All right. I think it's time to get started. Okay. Okay, cool. I think I got everything covered. Let me see. Check mark, check mark, check mark. So we should be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Okay. We better be. Okay. Technology, you gotta love it. Okay. So before I get started, let me just check in with you guys. Can anyone in the chat, Mary, can you hear me loud and clear? Give me a one or a yes if you can hear me and see me loud and clear. What's up, Wally? How you doing, man? Okay, cool. So let's get started. All right, guys. A lot of this stuff is like really, really basic, but it's powerful. Okay. So let me share my slides with you. All right, here we go. And by the way, guys, when I get done, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me any questions. I'll stay on for a few more minutes because I do have another meeting like now, but afterwards. But that's no here or there. Still gonna make it happen because it's not so late here. It's only almost 6 o'clock p.m. here. I'm on the West Coast. All right. So there we go. That's what we're looking at. The five secrets of successful entrepreneurs, because success isn't a mystery, it's a method. I'm going to repeat that. Success isn't a mystery, it's a method. And these are the five secrets. You've got to get this, okay? So, and I'll take the time to discuss this with you guys. So, you want to get out your little pen and pads, whatever you want to do, and so you can write the stuff down. But this is really good. And I'm excited to jump into it. All right, cool. Secret number one. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Secret number one. Let's get into it. Let me switch over here. I've got notes. I want to make sure I don't want to miss anything. Okay. I can just go off the cuff. But that's okay. Let's go to secret number one. Secret number one. There you go. Secret number one is you got to be serious. Okay. What am I looking for? Give me 1 second. I got two things going on at the same time, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. So, secret number one, success is not about chance, it's about choice. So, first thing first, you've got to be serious. You have to make up your mind you're going to be an entrepreneur. You have to make up your mind you're going to be a successful entrepreneur. So, it's more than just being interested in entrepreneurship, it's about having the right intention because this is not chance, it's not luck, this is a choice. And so, first thing first, you must be serious. And that's about anything, right? When you're serious about something, it implies commitment. And the more committed you are, I should say it this way, the more serious you are, the more committed you are. And think about this from the standpoint of relationships, okay? Either side, man or woman, okay? When you're just interested or casual about it, you're not as committed. But when you get serious, I mean, real serious. You get married, you have family, you have kids, you go all the way if you're 100% committed, right? It's the same thing with business. In business, you got to be 100% committed because there's so many challenges in business. Business is not easy. I could BS you, but no, it's challenging. I think being an entrepreneur is the number one way to develop yourself personally because you have to go through a whole lot of personal development and growth, character development to be successful in business. So, all these personal development programs out there, the best personal development program is starting your own business because the person you have to become in the process, right? So, number one, you got to get serious. Success is not about chance, it's about choice. Let me see what other notes I might have for you on this. So I want to give you some good stuff since you showed up here, and I appreciate you being here, all of you guys. So let me see what other notes I have for this. Um, hey, you can't casually chase your calling. Success only comes to those who take themselves and their mission seriously. Entrepreneurs who win don't try, they decide. They're not interested in dabbling, they're committed 100% to doing and dominating, right? So, now let me give you an action tip, okay? Let me give you an action tip. Start or set a start time and end time for your business hours each day and treat it like a non negotiable appointment with your future. So, sometimes as entrepreneurs, we have so much time on our hands. We have to create structure and create a schedule where we have like business hours. Because if you work a regular job, you got to go in based on a schedule, right? They schedule you um, your time. You got to be there and time you leave. Well, same thing for us as entrepreneurs. We have freedom and time freedom, but we have to schedule that and we have to structure that in such a way when we're serious. So you got to get serious. Okay. Then that's the action tip. Okay. So number two. Oh, this one is good too. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. Hold up. Let me just make sure. Yeah, number two. Number two is SMART goals. So when you get serious, the next thing you want to do is set SMART goals. You remember I said earlier about scheduling? When you set SMART goals, you will be setting a schedule. Okay, because you got to schedule it to be able to get to those goals. And SMART goals stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely or time bound. All right. And it's not because if you set vague goals, you get vague results. You got to be specific. That's why the first S stands for specific. Then they have to be measurable, attainable or achievable, relevant, realistic, and has to be timely or time bound. Smart goals are so important. You're not just setting any type of goals, you're setting smart goals. Are you a smart person? Let's go. All right. Smart goals, they give you a roadmap to real results and they keep your vision focused and your mission aligned. This is so important because there's four things you really need to have in place, these four pillars: your purpose, your passion, your vision, and your mission. And then you set your smart goals based on those four pillars: purpose, passion, vision, mission. Your passion comes from your purpose. Okay. And then you got to have a vision and a mission. And so when you set smart goals, they keep your vision focused and your mission aligned. That is so important. Okay, let me see what else I have for you on smart goals. I got some other extra notes over here, real quick. I've got some extra notes over here. Let's see what I have for you here. Um, that's pretty much it. The action tip for this would be um, take your big dream, break it down into one smart goal for the next 7 days. Track it, crush it, then repeat it. If you need some help with that, you can get in contact with me. You can go to zantheman.com and you can schedule a 25-minute. Is it free? Yeah, it is free. You can schedule a 25-minute free clarity call with me. Just go to zantheman.com. Let me see if I can pop that up on the screen for you real quick. Just real quick. You're going to go, let's see, zantheman.com. I thought I had that for you guys. Here it is. I thought, man, right. There you go. Go to zantheman.com and you can schedule a free clarity call with me. 25-minute clarity call. Let me see. Let me see if I can go there. Let me see, because I don't remember everything I've done. I do so much stuff. Zantheman.com. Let's go here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if it pops up. Okay, cool. Yeah. So if you go, it's in the top right-hand corner. I'll share my screen with you guys real quick. Okay. So give me a second. I'll share my screen with you real quick. Let's see. Present. Share screen. And boom. Can you guys see that? That's my website. When you go there, you're going to go up here to the top right-hand corner, hit free clarity call. Boom. And then you can schedule your free clarity call right there. Okay. You can read that whole page. Okay. And then you can click on here, book your free clarity call. The schedule should pop up like boom, and boom, there you go. Okay. So now you guys know how that works. All right. Stop sharing. So that's where you need to go. Go to zantheman.com. I will help you set your smart goals. Get a 25-minute free clarity call from me. Okay. So that's that. Boom. Are you ready for number three? Number three. I think that's it. I gave you the action tip for that, or the action step for that. And number three, this one is important. Ooh, this one is big. This is the one that separates. This is the big one. So here we go. This is the big one. This is the big one. All right. Let me get back. Let me get back over. Let me see. What do I need to get? I need to get back over here. There we go. Here we go. This is the big one. Sacrifice. That's hard, ain't it? It's the one that separates the talkers from the doers. Okay. This is the divider right here. This is the demarcation. How bad do you want it? because nothing in life is free. You have to pay a price for success, and you got to pay that price in advance. So, what I wrote here, I thought this was really clever. If you don't sacrifice for your goals, the goals you just set, those SMART goals, then your goals become the sacrifice. Remember, your goals are based on your purpose, your passion, your vision, your mission. Your SMART goals are based on that to make that happen. So, to achieve your goals, you have got to sacrifice. You've got to pay the price. And you have to pay that price in advance. And if you do not sacrifice for your goals become the sacrifice. Mic drop. Mic drop. Okay, let me see what else I have for you guys on that. That was good. Okay. What else I have for that? Okay. Every elevation requires separation. Every elevation requires separation. It means you're elevating. So you got to separate from where you're at here, go to that next level and deal with that new devil. Okay. If you want different results, you must make different decisions. And that means saying no, which is so hard for me. It used to be so hard for me to do, not so hard now, but there was a time saying no was so hard for me because I did not want to disappoint people, but you can't be everywhere all the time and you can't be everything to everyone. So we have to become more selective. And that selectivity comes about from based on your SMART goals, which are based on your fantastic fours: purpose, passion, vision, mission, right? Those 4 pillars. And you know who you serve and why you serve them. Okay, so that means say no to what's easy so you can say yes to what's essential. Okay, sacrifice isn't loss, it's leverage because you're gaining more in the future. It's called sometimes opportunity cost. You sacrifice in the now to gain more in the future, right? It's what they call, what do they call that? Instant gratification, right? Instant gratification. Yeah, there's discipline involved, okay? But you got to be willing to sacrifice for your goals, or your goals become the sacrifice. All right. Let me give you a quick an action step for this, or action tip. What's a good one? Distractions, time. People always say they don't have enough time, but they do have enough time. They're just not committed to the right things. But you do have enough time. So let's create an action tip around time and distractions. Write down 3 habits or distractions that's stealing your time and energy. Replace each with an income producing activity this week. We all got them. Come on now. All right. Okay. Oh, this next one is fun. I think I already showed it. I think I got ahead of myself. Okay. All right. It's supposed to be like that. Here we go. Number 4 is skills, because skills pay the bills. All right. The more you grow, the more you gain. Okay. So what did I say here? Skills are your secret weapon, whether it's selling, storytelling, or strategy. Skills pays the bills. All right. And you know what? How you develop skills? Through sacrifice. Skills just don't drop on you. Skills are not something you're born with. Skills is something you earn. You got to work for this, baby. You got to develop skills. It's like with confidence. When I teach my clients about confidence, Number one thing I want them to understand that confidence is, yes, it's a mindset, but it's also a skill set. You're not born with confidence. You have to go out there and earn it because confidence is a skill set. And we all need confidence. I don't care who you are. We all need confidence. And confidence comes in at 4 different levels. We're not going to get into all that. In fact, I'm going to tell you guys something. I haven't even shared this with the public yet. Just me and my coach, we're working on this behind the scenes. But I have a new book coming out, and it's called The Confidence Solution. Not solution, solution, because confidence comes from your soul. SOULUTION, The Confidence Solution. You know what? Next month, you're going to be hearing more about that. So that's about a week and a half. I'm going to start sharing some information around that with the public, okay, with you guys. But yeah, we're working on a book behind the scenes called The Confidence Solution. You heard it here first. That's a sneak peek. All right. We're going to get that out too this summer. It's coming. I'm already, let me not talk about that too much. So, skills. The point is, confidence is a skill set. Whatever you're doing in life, you got to get good at it. I don't care what it is you're doing, you have to get good at it. You have to develop skill sets around it. And skills pays the bill. So let me see what else I have for you guys in regards to this one. I'm gonna show you secret number 5 yet, right? Okay, cool. Okay. Ask yourself, here's the action tip. Ask yourself, what's the number one skill that would double my impact and income? And then commit to sharpening it daily for the next 30 days. If you need help with that, guess what? I'm your coach. I got you covered. Give me contact me and I got you covered. Again, you go to my website, zantheman.com. Okay. Boom, zantheman.com. And click on the clarity call, 25-minute clarity call. And we'll go over that. We'll go over that so we can help get you in alignment with your purpose, your passion, your vision, your mission, and your SMART goals, and develop the right skill sets so you can have more impact and income. Okay. Number five. Okay. Are you guys having a good time? If you're having a good time, put number 5 in the chat. Put a number 5 in the chat if you're having a good time. Come on. Help a brother out. Come on. Yes. Okay. All right. Number 5. Number 5 is, I like number 5. Number 5 is off the chain. Okay. Here we go. Number 5. System. Yes. System. A system is simply a strategy that's repeatable. Okay. Systems create freedom, saving you stress, time, energy, money. Did you get that last part? That's what the word system stands for. SYSTEM. S stands for saving. Y stands for you. S stands for stress. T stands for time. E stands for energy. And M stands for money. The right system saves you stress, time, energy, and money. Because with success comes stress. Can't get around it. But you can definitely minimize that stress and control that stress with having a system in place. You guys got that? That is so important. So let me see what tips I have around that for you. All right. Okay. The action tip I want to give you around that for system. Well, like I said, a system will help you serve more people, make more money, and spend less time doing what drains you. And it organizes your life. It's a beautiful thing when you have systems in place. Okay. So, and there's many different types of systems. We're going to talk about that too, because you need your own personal system and also you need a business system. And there's different types of systems, especially online business. So your action tip is to choose one task you do every week, like content marketing, emails, or onboarding, and document your step-by-step process so you can automate or delegate it. Okay. Um, when you have an online business, yes, you need a system. So whether you're doing leads, a lead generation system or lead system, you're gonna need a system for your offers, even out giving out content or value content, email marketing system, content marketing system, a sales marketing system. But no matter what you create or how you create it, you're still gonna need a system to run your business. And the system that I use, I want to share with you, is Kajabi. And Kajabi, real quick, I'll share this with you. Let me see if I can, if I can, I want to look, see if I can, because right now Kajabi has a special going on, and it only got one more day remaining, only one more day left. And I'm trying to make sure I can share real quick. This is where you go. Let's see, do we have, oh yeah, here we go. Boom. Oh no, let me show you this one. I got my face on it. Ha, there we go. Okay. um, so right now, if you go to zandaman.com/Kajabi, right now you can get 3 months of Kajabi for only $99. Okay. 3 months of Kajabi for only $99. I don't want to sit here and belabor that point too long, but tomorrow is the last day. And once you sign up, we talking about your online business. Once you sign up, you're going to get a free 30-minute one-on-one call with me so I can show you how to get the best use of Kajabi, what your goals are, how we can help you make your first 500 right away. And I didn't even share this one yet either. I'm gonna share this out maybe tomorrow. I'll share. I'll do another live tomorrow. But I have a program coming out. It's called Monetize Your Website Homepage to help you make your first $500 to $1,000. And you're gonna be using Kajabi, and that's a $497 program cohort. But I'm gonna, if you sign up with Kajabi between now, today, and tomorrow, anyone that signs up with Kajabi using my link, zandaman.com/Kajabi, I'm gonna let you in that program for free. I'm gonna be releasing that program next month in June, and I'm going to be your coach. I'm going to help you through that program. I'm going to help you start making money online. Yes, I'm going to be your online business coach, but you have to sign up with Kajabi using my link, zandaman.com/Kajabi. And I think I already shared that with you guys, which is right here. Okay, cool. But okay, so let's wrap it up. Let's kind of summarize this whole thing. The 5 secrets successful entrepreneurs. And let's go. Let me see if I can do. I kind of wrote a little thing on here. Okay, so check this out. Let's see if I can do this good. Okay, I'm gonna summarize it for you guys. The 5 secrets of successful entrepreneurs. Okay, serious. So number 1, serious. Treat your business like a business, not a hobby. Success starts when you get all in, not half in. Means you got to be 100% all in, 100% committed. Because sometimes we're like, oh, I need to be more consistent. Where do you think consistency comes from? It comes from commitment. The more committed you are, the more consistent you'll be. If you're 50% committed, you'll be 50% consistent. If you're 100% committed, you will be 100% consistent. So consistency comes from commitment. That's a good gem for you to hold on to. Number 2, SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely goals. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals to stay focused and make consistent progress. Number 3, sacrifice. Be willing to let go of distractions and comfort, getting out that comfort zone, to rise to your next level. Growth always requires a trade-off. And number 4, skills. Skills pay the bills, baby. Let's go. Learn what moves the needle. Master the tools of the trade, from marketing to mindset, to increase your impact and your income. And number 5, system. SYSTEM. Build repeatable processes to create consistency, free your time, and scale your business with ease. And use Kajabi to help you run your online business. This is an all-in-one platform. Okay, but all the information is there. Just go check it out. Click on my page, and I have all the information there for you guys. The bottom line is this: success is built, not stumbled into. It's done on purpose, intentional. Okay, and these 5 secrets are your foundation. Apply them with discipline and watch your business become unstoppable. Let's go make it happen. Let's go, Zan the Man. All right. That's it. All right. So that's it for that. That is the 5 secrets of successful entrepreneurs. Thank you for being here, guys. And what I'm going to do is I am going to switch over to come say hi to some of the people who are here live, because I appreciate you guys being here. I'm not going to just come here and say goodbye, thank you. No, your time, your energy, your presence is very important to me. And I am going to hang out for a little bit. Okay, so let's hop over here and let me see. Let me switch over to here. Cool. And you don't have to, but if any of you guys want to come up and say hi, let me know, and I'll drop a link in the comment section. Okay, you don't have to come up, but if you want to, it's up to you. We're all here having a good time and socializing and communicating and conversing, or conversating, however you want to say it. They both are in the dictionary, by the way. Conversate and converse and communicate are all in the dictionary, which is crazy to me because, okay. Anyways, so let's see. All right. I don't have time to check all my Facebook and Instagram, but whoever's over there, guys, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, thank you for being here. Why don't you come over to YouTube? Zan the Man Smith is my YouTube channel, and you can interact with me over here because I'm not like on Instagram and all. Let me see. I should let me go take a look at Instagram. But that's going to be too much. Hold on, that may be too much. I don't know if I'm going to go do all that. Go to Instagram, say hi to everybody over there. Yeah, I'm not very good at that kind of multitasking. Anyways, Facebook, Instagram, come over to YouTube. All right. All right. So let me just say hello to some people here real quick. Hello, Mary. Hello, Wally. What's going on? All these good people popping in. I appreciate you guys so much. And hey, Jaden, how you doing? This is cool. Thank you so much. So fun interaction, guys. I appreciate it. You guys have any questions in regards to what we just discussed, or if you have any questions about anything else, let me know. And let's hang around for like another 5 more minutes. If you guys have anything you want to talk about. So you can put your question downstairs in the chat, and I will in the comments, and I will answer it. And if you want to come up and be on camera or not be on camera, you could just be audio, I guess. I can still send you a link so we can hear your voice. Hear your voice and see your face, or just hear your voice. Okay. And we're going to be doing a lot more of these, a lot more lives, a lot more. Yep. Especially it's coming in June. In June, I share this with you guys. So this is a little side note. In business, you have to be visible, right? I have a part of my Monetize Your Passion program. One of the modules, out of the 4 steps, one of the steps is called Socialize to Monetize. And what socialize means is to get out there and be engaged and talk to people and socialize. Okay. I mean, you have to do. And that means showing up. And 50% of success is showing up. 50%. And so think about this. When you are offline, not online, but when you're offline and say you have a regular job, we all had jobs before. What do you have to do? You have to go show up at your job. you got a job. You have to leave your house and you have to show up at your job, meaning you have to make yourself visible, okay, at your job however many hours, and then go do your job. Well, in the online space, I believe we need to show up and be visible. This is being visible, right? We have to show up and be visible. Now, we do have some advantages because you can automate some of these processes, right? And don't have to always be live, but you still can be visible. But I think live is the best way of being visible online. Now, here's the other question. When you're visible, what do you do? Well, it's the same thing you do at your job that you're supposed to. It's a V. Let us start with a V. It is like one of the most important, it's a 5-letter word, and it is probably the most important word when it comes to life, relationships, and business. It's a 5-letter word, not a 4-letter word, not love, right? It starts with the letter V. What do you guys think it is? VALUE. Value. It is the most important thing. So when you show up for your work, when you show up for your job and you're visible, you must give value to that company. You must give value to that company. So when you're online and you show up and now you're visible, you must provide value. Like right here, right now, you guys are so valuable to me. I know I gave you guys a lot of value. It's important to give value. And the more value you give, the more valuable you become. Value is everything because when the other person is not receiving enough value, they're out. But so are you. When we go to the store, we want to buy something, we're looking for value. Is this worth it? Right? And we want to receive value and give value. And this is how it works. It's a value exchange, right? And when one doesn't measure up, the other person, or even you're gone, right? So when you're visible, the most important thing is to bring value. Because they say, okay, 50% of success is showing up. What's the other 50%? It's what you do when you show up. You have to bring value. Okay. So absolutely. Mary says it's a win-win right here. She says it's a win-win. Mary, you are 100% right. It's a win-win. And she got the answer here. Boom. Yep. And let me see, what did Wally say? He said something really good here. He says, Zan, how should people build their SMART goals roadmap as they are beginning their business or side venture? Good question, Wally. No, well, the best way is to schedule a clarity call with me. Okay. That's the best way. But let me answer your question here briefly. The way you should build your SMART goals roadmap, um, there's 2 ways you can do it. One is find someone that you can kind of follow, but that someone has to already be getting the results that you want. And then find out what their roadmap and their blueprint was and follow that. Remember, they have to be in alignment though. It has to be, you have to begin with the end in mind. Think about the lifestyle you want to live. And are they living that lifestyle, or at least close to it? And then what things are they doing to make that happen? Because there's nothing new under the sun. And success does leave clues, so you can look at, because again, if someone else is getting results out there and making it happen, they're not that special. All we got to do is figure out what they did and do what they're doing, right? Because they followed somebody else before you just may not know who that person was, but they follow someone else. Now, that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is, I know this is not always easy. That's why when I coach, clarity is always front and center. It's so important. But you have to get clear on who you are, what you do and why you do it, right? The three W's: who, what, why. You got to get very clear on. That's why I talked about purpose and passion and vision and mission. Once you know what those are, then you set your SMART goals based on that. That way you're always in alignment with your calling, right? But that's not always easy. Sometimes, most times, that takes time, and we need someone to help us facilitate that, to help guide us through that, because it's not always that easy. And that's because of, could be a numerous different factors. But a lot of times, because this world, what the world does to us, all the different intake that we take here from the world, all the mess, you know, it makes us lose ourselves. And we're not very clear on who we are. If you're not clear on who you are, you cannot be clear on what you do. And if you're not clear on what you do, you can't be clear on why you do what you do. Make sense? So those two factors. Now, I'll give you another one. This one is very time consuming, is that you can go out there and just try stuff, just do stuff, and then you figure out what you don't like to do. And that sometimes can help uncover, or you discover, what it is you do like to do. And then once you figure that out, then you set your goals, your SMART goals based on that, right? And no one knows what's the right SMART goals for you. Only you know that, because, again, going back to your vision and your mission, and based on what that is, because when it comes to success, we all have our definitions of what success is, right? And that's something you have to define for yourself, and then you live your life based on that. So let me know if that worked for you, if that helped. Let me know if that helps. Mm-mm-mm-mm. This is cool. I love doing this. This is fun. I love doing this. All right. Get a few more minutes. I'm going to wrap it up because I got another. I have another commitment. Another commitment I need to get to. Great, Wally. Anything else you need to? Any other questions? Any follow up? I don't know what time, but I'm coming back on here again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's the last day to take advantage of the $99 special that Kajabi has going on. It's good for 3 months. Oh my gosh. And the savings is just ridiculous of how much you save. But you got to have an online business. You got to have a what we call a infrastructure. You got to have a place to host your website, your email provider. All that is inside Kajabi. And I'm here to help you become successful online. But tomorrow is the last day of the promo, and I'm going to come on here live again tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but I get that in my dream. It'll come to me in my dream, or it'll hit me in the morning when I'm doing my meditation. And if not, I just come up with the idea. I got a lot of stuff here I can share, a lot of value. So that's my method. It hits me in the dream, or I get it in my meditation, or like, you know what do people need to hear the most? I already know. Okay. Because that does, when you do a lot of coaching, you know what people need and what they want and what they desire. You know their needs, wants, and desires. You really do. And you know how to help them achieve that. So okay, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Any last minute questions, guys? Because I'm about to get out of here so I can get to my other commitment. Okay. Let me see. How should people measure sacrifice? Okay, let me pop this up here. Okay, good question. How should people measure sacrifice? Think about this. Sacrifice is based on the price you're willing to pay in advance. So different people measure sacrifice differently. Again, that's based on what they want, based on their purpose, their passion, their vision, their mission. Some people are like, I gotta be the best. And so they're willing to sacrifice everything to be the best. And some people are like, they want to be the best or maybe good, but not willing to sacrifice the family. They're not willing to sacrifice their health. Some people want things so badly. I don't care what field or endeavor. For example, let's take bodybuilding. You have to sacrifice to become a bodybuilder, period. Or any athlete. You got to sacrifice. But some athletes, or I should say a few, because I'm not calling any names anyway, so it's not controversial. We know that they use performance enhancing drugs, PEDs, to get an advantage. We know they use other things to get an advantage. And once they get found out by the Olympics or whatever committee that's the body that's ruling over that, they can get disqualified. Whether you're a boxer, it doesn't matter. So you're not allowed to use performance enhancing drugs so you can win the championship or the tournament. But some people are willing to put themselves through that and sacrifice, because when you're using those type of PEDs, they call it, your organs, it will affect your organs. Okay, so that's one thing. Let's do another one. I was thinking about men when it came to that. I was thinking about women. Okay. Let me think about some things that they've told me. Some women, for the price of beauty and the price of being so attractive, to compete and look better than the other ones out there, the stuff that women would do to their bodies that's not healthy is mind-boggling. The stuff that they stick in their bodies. And I'm not going to call them out there. Y'all know what it is. Just wearing high heel shoes is a sacrifice. High heel shoes, but from the makeup that tears their skin up, from the BBLs and all the other stuff that's out there, women really do a lot to themselves because they're willing to sacrifice and pay the cost of being more beautiful so they can have, for whatever reason. Okay. And we're going to get into all that. So, how you measure your sacrifice depends on how bad do you want it, right? I would say when you do measure your sacrifice, think about your future. Think about your future. Think about, because you're going to end up in your future. So why sacrifice or do things that's going to be damaging to yourself that you're going to have to pay for later, that you're going to regret? So people say all things in balance, okay, or all things in moderation, to each his own. Because I know, like, there's athletes coming up. Well, we got the football season coming up soon. And, CTE is a real thing, right? CTE, that's a real thing. And some people say it's not worth the sacrifice. Some people say it is worth the sacrifice. So they've already decided to measure that, like, it's worth it for them. I mean, you can look at people that do illegal activity. They call them street pharmacists. So they're out there in those streets, man. But that's a sacrifice. They're willing to take that risk for that reward, right? So you have to decide, how bad do you want it? Losing weight. Some people won't take the shortcut, because they're not willing to sacrifice and do what it takes. Naturally, they're going to do this over here. So it's an individual thing. Okay, let me see. Did that answer your question, Wally? Oh, let me see. I was in the face that. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. We got this little thing here. Comments. There we go. Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Show. Okay, so Mary says, well, women say they do it for men. You know, it depends on who you ask. Some of them say they do it for themselves. Some of them say they do it for each other. Some of them say they do it for men. Some of them say they do it for God. You know, depends on who you ask. Okay, so and it depends on what time of the day you ask them or what stage of their life you ask them. It's fluid. You can't get a hard fast answer because all women, like they said, they're individuals. So what one says, another says something different. It's an individual thing. Okay, so all right, guys, let's wrap this up. Okay. I hope this was a fun discussion here. Hope I answered all your questions. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I'll be back here again tomorrow. And yeah, we're gonna be doing more of these. I'll probably do a. I don't want to speculate, but I will. I know for sure in June I will be going live on a regular basis. I don't maybe not at a regular time, but a regular basis, meaning weekly. I'm not sure what days yet. I haven't figured all that stuff out yet. But I will be going live more often, Instagram and YouTube. That's part of me becoming more visible and then giving more value. And next week, I I'm probably still gonna go live maybe once or twice next week, get myself back into the groove of things. But this is one of my um, socialized to monetize strategies is going live. Okay. I like going live. I like interacting. I like helping people, real people in real time. I really do. Um, okay. So that's it for right now, guys. Thank you so very much. If there's nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and chill out for right now and go to my next um, commitment. Okay. Thanks for being here, guys. Again, this has been the 5 secrets. This has been the 5 secrets. Where are you at? The 5 secrets of successful entrepreneurs. Number 1 was serious. Number 2 was smart goals. Number 3 was sacrifice. Number 4 was skills. And number 5 was system. All right. That's it for right now. Thank you so much, guys. And till next time. All right. Let's go.